EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, opening round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. The leader right now is Adam Long. He's rolling early at 8 under par. Nice way to start off here in Mesquite, Nevada at Wolf Creek with a par 5. It's 579 yards and good views with those elevated tees. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Frank, what does the shot into this first green look like?
Well, it's back a little bit up the hill. Bunkers left and right, really the biggest concern, but a well-flighted shot to this 3-level green will be well rewarded.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. And now down to a man who knows a little bit about this golf course, Nota Begay, with a look here at the birdie putt.
And he should be able to control the speed. It's uphill, not much break in it, maybe just a touch to the left.
Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he will very quickly move to 1 under par. Ready to tee off here at the second hole. Quite a view from up here, Frank.
Once again, big elevated tee. And it's hard to imagine you have a tee that high up, but that'll shorten that 445 yards. Obviously, it's a dog leg left. You've got to be careful if you hit driver and 2 straight, because then you can run out. A nice tee shot in the middle there, and then you get a relatively straight shot into this sort of par 4 green, obviously going a little bit back up the hill. And once again, a little bit like that opening hole, sort of different tiers on that green. Try and make sure that you're on the right one.
Frank, this is such a cool venue for a golf tournament out here in Mesquite, Nevada. What a difference from a week ago at Harbortown in South Carolina with those narrow fairways and trees everywhere. Wolf Creek, looks like you can let it rip.
That's for sure. I grew up in New Zealand. We didn't have these canyons and wide open spaces, and certainly, the wildlife running around. So for me, I thought it was sort of awe-inspiring, just seeing America's beauty at its best. But you're right, dramatically different from Hilton Head.
Oh, this could be good.
Oh, just the strike, the sound of it, and the ball does the rest. Great shot.
Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. Onward to the first par 3 here at Wolf Creek, 227-yard third, uphill, so it plays a lot longer than the yardage indicates. Better to be long here than short. And the uphill shot there, difficult to judge, and that will wind up short. Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. This is a good hole here at Wolf Creek, the fourth, par 4 at 383 yards with a pretty severe dogleg to the right. Here at the fourth, 383 yards from the back tee, it's a dogleg right, but Frank, looking at all of those bunkers, you could really make a mess of this hole if you stray.
You can. That's why you've got to simplify it. Just something there that's going to find the fairway. Even like 3-wood and a wedge, that's really all this hole's going to require. Avoid the canyons on the left and in the desert, as well as just, I don't know how many bunkers there is on the right side. So a little bit of fairway up the left, find that there, and really, you should be looking at a birdie putt.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. 75 yards, the distance remaining here for his second to this par 4. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? It didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. We come now to one of Wolf Creek's signature holes, the 490-yard par 5 fifth, another elevated tee. The key here is to clear the desert and creek off the fairway. From there, Reaching the green in 2 is definitely a possibility. Frank, what's it going to take here on this approach at the par 5?
Well, some people might actually try and bounce it in between those two bunkers and run the ball up on the green, but personally, I'd try and actually take a hybrid or something with a little bit more loft and try and fly the ball. Take those two bunkers out of play. This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Tough to control the golf ball out of the bunker. This is on the green, but with a lot of work left to be done. Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay at level par. Frank, standing on the 6th tee and looking out at this golf course, I can't help but think that if you hit it offline here, you're going to be playing golf with the billy goats.
Yeah, you might actually turn into a billy goat come the end of the day, that's for sure. The huge elevation changes once again are apparent here at the 6th. Tis a dogleg to the right, not really a driver unless you want to sort of bring that creek into play or that little stream that cuts across. Second shot, a little bit uphill. Those bunkers are really where you shouldn't go. We all know that. And this green is anything other than flat. A fun-looking hole, too, and a fun hole to play. Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th.
That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. You get a simple little chip, you knock it close, and looks like another birdie.
Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at even par. Maybe the best risk-reward hole here at Wolf Creek is right here at the par 4-7. It is, without question, drivable at 302 yards. However, getting that tee shot to stay on the green can often be a different story. We see plenty of shots go over the back, leaving an incredibly difficult pitch shot off the desert floor. Yeah, this not a terribly long hole, so precision off the tee is the key, and the iron is the right call there. Well, it's 74 yards here as he's set for his second. Home. Good 20-footer here. No, that at least was a good putt that could have very well gone in, but he misses by less than a foot. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. We arrive now at the beautiful but treacherous par 3 8th, another one of Wolf Creek's signature holes, playing a stout 248 yards with a creek that wraps around the green from front to back. Important to hit your mark here. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Finishing up this front side here at the par 4 9th, 390 yards, and what are we looking at, Frank?
Well, it looks relatively straightforward, but it's anything other than that. Decision time again. Do you lay it up into that wide area of the fairway? If you're a longer hitter and you are out here to have a little bit of fun, then maybe you want to take the head cover off because you get a little bit of an advantage if you can drive it over that last bunker on that right side, or at least take that out of play, because you're only going to have a short pitch in here.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, and a great result in the fairway. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Okay, that's acceptable there. This one measures out to 15 feet. Oh, that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th, and he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. The par 4 10th. What's the right way to attack this hole, Frank?
Rich, you've got to convince yourself there's more fairway down there than what it first looks, because that ridge on that right side, the desert there, blocks your view off the tee. But this fairway is just as wide as every other fairway on the golf course. A good drive, sort of 280, 300 yard plus, will always take those bunkers down the left out of play. From there, that second shot, just be aware where the flag is. If they have it in that front or middle section, this is certainly a birdie hole. Anything on the green is going to be a very sort of makeable putt. Just be careful, though, when that flag is on the back right.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect, and a good result as well. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Well, he's left himself 121 yards to the hole and the pin on the front portion.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
Oh, that just skirts the outside edge. That's a tough break. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Here now at the 215-yard par 3 11th, another elevated tee shot, meaning it usually plays shorter than the yardage. A miss right is definitely better than a miss left. look at where that is going to wind up. That is as good as it gets. You bet. A birdie here at the 11th. Now to the par 5 12th. Pretty big hole with a really big green.
And a really good blue area to the left, called water there. That's to be avoided off this tee, that's for sure. A good drive that avoids all of that. And then the hole is certainly reachable, but as you can see, water creeps in again, back right on this hole. So just don't get too cavalier here. A 5 wouldn't be the worst score. I know you want better, but believe me, seen many a 6s and 7s racked up here at 12.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
That second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at the par 5.
A 4-footer here for birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. 13th hole, and Frank, Wolf Creek is really kind of a macho golf course because you can stand on a tee like this and say, you know what? I'm going to take this one over the mountains.
And then, if you do, then you flip the coin. Is it in play or is it out of play? This is one hole. You just you realize you're in the middle of the desert, that's for sure. And one hole that you think, well, if I play this hole a couple of times, I might just get the hang of it.
And this, not the longest hole players will encounter, so just an iron off the tee, and it works out to perfection.
Just too much juicy grass between the ball and the club face. It's always going to come up short out of that sort of light.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Oh, my. Well, this hole has not been too kind. That was a terrific putt from that far out. Okay, so that one finished off for double bogey. And that's going to move him back down to even par. 14th hole here at Wolf Creek. Time to pull out the driver and as well the phone, because you want to take some pictures here. What a spectacular view.
Stunning. You can see a whole panoramic sort of 360 degrees right around this golf course. Then when you flick back and actually look at the 14th hole, there's 6 bunkers, 3 really in play with the tee shot, as you can see, the other 3 just up by the green. Anything to the right of those is preferred, unless you want to be playing your second shot out of the canyon or the bunkers. Green should be fairly receptive, and 3 distinct portions, which is sort of a common trait here at Wolf Creek. That's sort of 3 different tier levels in that. But let's see, birdies are to be made at Wolf Creek, maybe even one here.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. From the fairway Nota, this is second.
104 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
I think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the short par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. What is this, Frank? Just a wedge or a 9-iron?
That's all, Rich, but it's very tempting to get greedy here. And, well, you pay the price, obviously, if you miss the green on the left down in those bunkers, because they're a good 6-7 feet below the level of the green. But with a wedge or a 9-iron, who doesn't go aiming at the flag?
Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Now some touch needed here for his second.
The flop shot has become so popular now, especially out of the shortish rough. It's actually a low-risk shot. Well played.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain right where he is. Short par 4, 16th hole, measures only 393 yards. But Frank, as is the case with pretty much every hole, despite the yardage, there's plenty of trouble.
It does. It plays tricks on the mind's eye here. It looks like it's a dog leg going one way, then back the other way. But really, it's built as a straight hole just across the canyon. And that's the way you've got to play it. I don't think you can drive the green, even the longest hitters at 393 yards, but just a nice drive down there. Take the bunkers on, get it past there, and before you know it, you've got a little wedge in here, and it should set up nicely for a birdie. Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. Now to the 17th, par 5 here at Wolf Creek Golf Club.
Yeah, dogleg left. Tee shot obviously has to be played short of that creek down there. It's still going to be a reachable hole, even though this hole's sort of around the 550, 560 mark. But because you've got to play short of that stream, it's going to leave a lengthy second shot, and you've got to get the distance right on the button.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Well, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Now the closing hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, what's ahead of us?
You could try and drive at this green, but there's too much trouble, really, Rich. Even though this hole's just over 300 yards, it's very ambitious to try and drive it across that water. Some might try. Most people try and hit a tee shot 240, 250 yard mark, and of course, if you do the maths, you're only going to have 60 or 70 yards in, and well, they want you to finish on a good note. So good drive in the fairway here, or 3 wood. pitch it on the green, make a 3, and buy your friends a drink in the clubhouse.
Oh, talk about a friendly kick. I never got those. It could have stayed in the rough for the same price.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4. Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.